WCW Worldwide Wrestling. Brain, I would venture today that the New Blood Rising pay-per-view that's coming up on the 13th of August from Vancouver, British Columbia, is the pinnacle of the New Blood.
It's going to be different.
Well, it is going to be different, but the New Blood has come in. They have made a statement. They have completely now taken over World Championship Wrestling, and New Blood Rising is the theme, and that's exactly what the New Blood has done. It has risen to the top. It has taken over WCW, and on August 13th, the world's going to see what WCW is all about.
Well, you're going to see a lot of great things. You're going to see an awful lot of great talent, and who knows what direction they're going to go. I like Norman.
Well,
I like Norman.
You like Ralphus too, don't you?
No.
You don't like Ralphus?
Well, I do and I don't. What I like about him is the way he dresses.
Well, wait a minute. You like the way Ralphus dresses?
Yeah, that way I look good.
Well, that's a good point.
See?
It is Screamin' Norman and P.W. Douglas in this bout here on WCW Worldwide. Second of our 4 matches this week here on Worldwide Wrestling. Mickey J, the referee. Got another great crowd on hand here for WCW Worldwide Wrestling and a full-on drag and twist. You know, people don't realize this about Screamin' Norman, but we do following his career. He's as fundamentally sound as anyone in the ring, Brink.
Oh, you're right about that. He's been all over the world. He's wrestled in Europe. He's wrestled in Japan and Mexico. All over the world. He knows every style. This man is one accomplished wrestler.
As a matter of fact, he still makes his home in Mexico City, but he is from Great Britain. Tries to send Douglas near side. How about that arm drag kickoff? Screamin' Norman, deep arm drag takedown again, and he runs over. Oh my!
Here we go. Norman is not quick. He is sudden.
The wiggle. As only Screamin' Norman can do. Got a little taste of it right there. And there you see Ralphus on the far side. What do you call Ralphus? His tag team partner, his second, his valet. What do you call him?
Pal.
His friend. Yeah, I guess that's what you do. That time, P.W. Douglas runs over Screamin' Norman. Norman up top. Good move. Oh, P.W. Douglas. Good move of his own that time. And he drives the knee. That's
Douglas is a big guy.
Yeah, it's a low blow, too, and a warning here by Mickey J. Sometimes you just look and you don't know what to say.
Oh, I do, but I can't. We're on television.
Ralphus, a pickup, and a scoop slam. And now P.W. Douglas having problems with some ringside fans here, as he will have the pinning combination on Norman, but Norman is caught underneath the bottom rope now.
Well, you got to forget about the fans. When you're in that ring between those ropes, you have to wrestle, you have to fight, you have to survive.
We have a spectacular card, top to bottom, for the big event, New Blood Rising, and in a few moments we'll be going back to the studios. Scott Hudson will give you the rundown of the card as we have it. We'll update that card next week as well for the event coming. Here's a cover, 1-2.
You realize if Ralphus washes that shirt 3 more times, he'll have a dickie?
Norman is the scream here by the fans. And it seems as not only is Norman drawing with the fans, but P.W. Douglas coming unglued.
Hold him down. Keep him down. You let him up, he'll get you.
Oh! Boy, Douglas having a lot of problems with the fans, as we said earlier, but that's taking his focus away here. Here's the scoop slam up and down. Amazing story that in his efforts to reclaim a hardcore glory, that Screamin' Norman has chosen Ralphus to be his pal or his tag team partner. Oh boy, Ralphus said going to get into it that time with PW.
Come on, Ralphus. Get smoking. Get going.
Back elbow by Norman. Sending P.W. Douglas in. A scoop slam. Look at this.
Oh! He's going to wiggle, Tony.
They're standing everywhere.
Here we go.
The big wiggle from Screamin' Norman. Well, that enabled also Douglas to get to his feet. And then the eye rake. Into the top rope that time. There it is.
He's got him. He's got
Chicken
him.
wing submission, also known as the Norman Conquest. And that is all she wrote.
Ring the bell.
Screaming Norman and Ralphus are going to wiggle. Worth the price of admission there.
Wow. They don't put money in his pants. They put change.